Alas, sister dear, I haven't even tasted them. I shook the tree twice, two apples fell down, and they wouldn't let me shake the tree again. They shouted me to go straight home, protested Marakula. So, when she returned back, Helena started shouting on Marakula by saying that, "How did you bring only the two apples? Did you taste them?" Then she said that to protest herself, Marakula said that she shook the tree twice and only the two apples fell down, and they were not allowing me to shake the tree again and again and shouted me to go to straight home. "You be struck to death by lightning," said the wicked Helena, and began to eat the apple. So while eating the apple, Helena said that you struck to death by lightning, that is, that death may come to you. It tasted so delicious that she told her mother she had never tasted anything so nice in all her life. So as Helena started eating the apples, she said to her mother that these apples are very tasty and she has never eaten this type of apples in all her life. The stepmother liked it too. When they had finished, they wanted some more. So like this, both mother and daughter ate one apple. "Mother, give me my fur coat. Let's go to the forest ourselves and get the apples." So now Helena was interested to go to the forest. So she asked her mother to give her fur coat, and then she told that we both will go to the forest and get the apples. That raged little wretch, that ragged little wretch would eat them all up again on her way home. So now this Helena was telling to her mother that if we send this Marakula again back to the forest, she might eat all the apples on the way while coming home. So we will find the place all right and I will shake them all down however they shout at me. So no problem, we both will go, we will shake the apple tree and we will get all the apples. How much they want to shout at us, let them shout at us. Her mother agreed readily. They wrapped themselves in fur coats and shawls and off they went to the forest. So these both mother and daughter, they agreed to go to the forest and they wrapped themselves in the fur coats and shawls and went to the forest. The snow lay deep and they wandered about for a long time. But at last they saw the top of the mountain where the fire was burning and the 12 months were sitting. So after a long time wandering here and there, they saw a light on the top of the mountain where the big fire was burning and all these 12 months were sitting together. They stepped up to the fire and stretched out their hands to warm them. So without taking the permission of these 12 months, these both mother and daughter stretched their hands to get warm to themselves, without asking permission or speaking one polite word. So did not take the permission of these 12 months also, nor they asked them politely, "Why have you come here?" and asked, "What are you looking for?" asked Great January crossly. So now this Great January, he asked these both of them that why did you come here? "Why do you want to know, you old fool?" replied Helena angrily. So Helena, instead of telling politely, she told very angrily to the January that, "What do you want to know, you old fool?" So she insulted to this great January. "It's no business of yours," said her mother. So in the reply, her mother said that it is none of your business. Great January frowned and swung the club over his head. So now this great January frowned, showed angry and swung the club over his head. The sky grew dark in a moment. The fire burned low. The snow began to fall and thick. An icy wind began to blow through the forest. Helena and her mother couldn't see one step in front of them. So as the January got angry, everything was turned from earlier. Now the position was that the sky grew dark, the fire burned low, the snow began to fall thick, and icy wind began to blow through the forest. So this mother and daughter was not able to put one step in front of them. They tried to find their way out, but the snow fell in huge masses and soon they were lost in it. So as everything happened very suddenly, these both of them fell into the huge masses and they were lost in that snow. At home, Marakula waited and waited, and yet Helena and mother did not come back. So this Maracula was waiting for her mother and sister, but they did not return home. When she went to search for them, she found neither her mother and sister nor the 12 months in the forest. So when Maracula went in the search of this mother of her mother and sister, she was not able to see the 12 months also in the forest. At last, she returned home sadly. So, with the full sadness, she returned to the home very sadly. So, good Maracula inherited the cottage and the land around it. Inherited meaning is received from someone who has died, means getting the property of her father. So she got that property of the cottage and the land around it. She married a kind husband and they both lived happily ever after. After that, she married to a kind husband and both of them were living happily ever after. With this, your lesson is done. Hope you might have got all the points very clearly. Thank you.